So, part of my problem is I shot too low in life. you know, oh gosh, Mars. When you're born like dirt poor and have little to nothing, you start appreciating every little thing. So in my foundational years, I just wanted a husband. A house, of course. And raise our children, and I wanted a place where my children's children, could come. And, I helped take care of them while, my children were at work and everything. You know what I'm saying? In the yard. I didn't want them going to daycare, basically. I just wanted a little part-time job, just enough money to buy my husband gifts, without using his money to do it. I expected him to provide, of course, but I wanted enough money to spoil him without it coming out of his pocket. And that dream never really changed. I think the only thing is that as I grew and saw others suffering also, I wanted to find a way to, just help all, the children anyway, hurting children. Now that part, I went ahead, and executed. I didn't need a husband to, help me feed and, assist and bring hope, you know what I'm saying, to little children who didn't have it, even though I've had a husband, don't get me wrong. Pretty much, up until like my 40s, I pretty much went from relationship to relationship, you know what I'm saying. You know, I think the rule is like, men rarely stay single, you know what I'm saying? And that's kind of how I was, like I might stay single for like 1 or 2 months, but there's always somebody, waiting for me. Not unlike now, I just don't like all the options that are waiting for me, like, no, I'd rather press ahead, bruh. But I think, since I didn't really shoot for wealth, life decided, well, you don't want much. Well, here, take some struggle. A heavy load of struggle, girl. There you go. Boom, for you. So I'm bringing all this up to say, so like, when other women who have something come and try to mess with my scraps, I've never been able to tolerate that. Every woman who's ever put her hand on something that belonged to me, like, as far as my man, they had to pay. I've had cousins, they paid. Sisters, they paid. Neighbors, they paid. Fast forward to 2025. Got this, married chick trying to pluck off my little scraps. You see what I'm saying? She don't know. Got a long track record. She about to find out.